Welcome to the SOULarium Embodied Moving Meditation, which is part of the Meditation Activist Travel Guide offering. The focus of the SOULarium Moving Meditation is to embody lightness and to create space for light in your body. And then with that sense of lightness, you're radiating out healing light to the world. So I ask you to get the SOULarium song list ready on a device and have it in non-shuffle mode so the songs play in sequence. I'm going to be moving you through a range of yoga poses and postures and using a flowing approach. Everything's by invitation. So if you're offered something and it doesn't feel right for your body, or you've got some constriction or injury, really just connect with the songs and the music and flow and feel and move in a way that suits your body and that really brings you to the focus, which is about that embodiment of light and the radiating it out. So let's begin. Let's go play our song list and then meet at the top of the mat. So really open your toes and bring your feet wide, about hip width apart. Now bring your hands to your heart center. And just take a few long, deep breaths. Now we're going to release control. We're going to lift our arms up, breathing in, looking up, and then breathing out, just letting yourself release to gravity. Bring your hands to your shins. Breathe in, halfway lift, creating space. Breathing out, we're going to take our right foot back. We're doing a bit of a moon salute. Breathing in, hold opposite elbows. Breathing in, lift the chest up, and breathing out, just sink down. Feeling the hip flexor at the front, just letting go. Breathing in, pulse up. Breathing out, just letting go. One more, breathing in and breathing out, surrendering. Breathing in, hands on the mat. Breathing out, straighten the front leg into halfway splits. Breathe in, lift the chest. Breathe out, just release and surrender. Breathing in, weight comes back onto the left foot. Breathing in, lifting the arms up, up, up. And breathing out, just surrender and release to the ground, to the hips. Reaching up, breathing in. Breathing out, surrendering. One more. Breathing in and breathing out. Hands on the mat, back into downward dog. Just bend the knees, straighten out. One more, bend the knees, straighten out. This time bring your right foot forward, bring the chest through, and then surrender the back knee down. Breathing in, hands holding alternate elbows. Breathe in, lift the chest up. Breathe out, just release, control. Surrender your hips down to the mat. Breathe in, breathe out, surrender down. Breathe in, surrender down. Hands come to the mat. Breathe in and open the leg, straightening that leg into a halfway split. Lift the chest and then surrender the head down. Surrendering the head down. Releasing control. Breathing in, weight onto the front foot. Lifting the arms up as you breathe in and expand, creating lightness, and then just surrendering. Breathing in and then pulsing down. Breathing in and then breathing out. Hands to the mat, come back into downward dog. This time we're alternating, just drop one heel and bend one leg. Drop one heel, bend another leg. One heel, feeling the lightness as you surrender to the flow. Just tuning into the song. Now we're going to drop our knees down fairly wide to the edges of the mat and down into child's pose. Just feeling that surrender down. Put your forehead on the mat and just gently move your head on your forehead. Inch your fingers out to create more space and lightness. And then just feel your heart sinking into the mat. Beautiful surrendering. In child's pose. Breathing in, coming into cat-cow. Drop the belly, lift the gaze, lift the buttocks. Breathing out, dome the spine up. Drop the belly, lift the gaze, lift the hips. Push into the mat, push into the top of your feet and just dome the spine. One more, dropping. Lifting, breathing in, lifting the head, lifting the buttocks. And push down with your hands and at the top of your feet. Then come into neutral spine and just move your hips around. Just make some circles with your hips. Now the other way. And then we're just going to breathe in and we're going to come up into our standing pose once again at the top of your mat. And then we're going to put our hands at heart center. We're going to breathe in the light of love. And then right arm on top of left, hug yourself. And then just fold over. Keeping the knees bent. Breathe in, open your heart, radiating light out. And then bring your left hand on top of the right, hug yourself, and then fold forward. Breathe in, one more each side. This time the right hand on top. Really open up to the light of love. Bring that in and then sink it down into the earth. Coming up, opening your arms. Left one over. Folding down.
And then we're just going to hang in a dangle. So I want to just clasp your alternate elbows and just hang your head. You may want your legs bent to protect your lower back if you're tight. And just listen and flow from side to side gently. Just tuning into the song and the music. Let your hands fall, and we're just going to push into our feet and just rise up slowly, 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 vertebra by vertebra. Beautiful. Now we're just going to put our right foot at the top of the mat, the left foot back, getting that beautiful stabilization for Warrior Two pose. Virabhadrasana 2. Raise your arms, feel the lightness, and then as you just gently come down, bend the front leg into that nice grounded warrior. So there's a right angle. You don't want your knee too far over your toes. You just want it really grounded. Now breathe in, lift the right hand and fold backwards, bringing the left arm forward, right arm back, as if you're holding a big, beautiful ball of light. Breathe in, come forward, bring the weight over your thigh, arm still floating, left arm up and over, right hand under. Just feel yourself receiving and giving light. Alternating in your own time to your own breath, coming forward over the thigh, breathing out, coming back, peaceful warrior, keeping the front leg bent, breathing in, one more forward, breathing out, arm back into peaceful warrior. Now we're going to swap sides. So left foot forward, right foot back at an angle, and sink down, bending that front leg, creating a beautiful right angle. Hand up, left hand palm facing up to receive the light, and then breathing in, just fold back. Front hand comes forward, top hand comes over. And just in your own breath, come forward, stretching that arm up over the ear, over the thigh. Now breathing out, peaceful warrior. And just a couple more, just using your own breath, feeling the lightness of love, just really connecting with that feeling of wholeness. Up and over. One more. Peaceful warrior. And then forward stretch, up and over. Then coming up, both feet parallel, facing the long edge of the mat. Hands on hips. In the light of love, lift your chest and then fold over. Really pushing the feet into the mat. Maybe widening your stance, however is comfortable. And then just sinking into the light of love. Just let yourself fold over. Just letting gravity take you, and you may just put your palms resting on your palms, up on the top of your hands or on the bottom, whatever suits you. Just surrendering. Staying here, just listen and absorb. Really pushing the outer edges of your feet away from each other. Feeling the graciousness. Breathing in, bring your hands to the mat. And you're going to lift your spine to halfway. Hands on hips, push on the mat and lift up. And then we're going to bring the right foot forward, bring the left foot around so that your hips are facing forwards in the front of the mat. And we're going to lift our chest up, lean back slightly, breathing out, fold forward. And you may just want to rest your hands down on your shin or on the floor. Surrender and drop your head. Straighten the backs of the legs where you can as much as possible. Breathing in. We're going to put our feet in goddess pose. Sink down. Hands on the thighs. And we're going to drop the left shoulder and straighten that left arm. Bending the right. Now breathing in, alternate. Straighten the right arm, drop the right shoulder and bend the left. And in your own time, just do some breaths. Breathing in, dropping one shoulder downwards. Keeping your thighs working. Dropping the right shoulder. Dropping the left. One more on each side. Come up to center. Hands in heart center. Straighten the legs. This time we're bringing the left foot in, the right foot straight out. Bring the hips around to face the front or the back of the mat. Now this time you may clasp alternate elbows. Lift your chest up. You want to radiate that light out. And then surrender down. Feeling lightness through the extension of your spine, through the spaciousness you're creating. Now, if you need to put your hands on the mat to balance, that's fine. But see if you can really use your feet to really push down to stabilize. Breathing in. And we're going to heel toe our feet together. Drop your hands down, give it a little shake. We're going to raise the left knee. Now this requires balance, so you may want to focus on a point and have that dristy gaze. With your left hand, bring it to the inside of your thigh and then just open out your knee to the side. Just opening that hip, rotating it out. You may get the wobbles, that's fine. Bring that knee in. And now, standing, if you can still hold your balance, just bring your right hand on the outside and the left arm back and just look back. You may want to be near a wall to help with your balance. Bring it down and drop that knee. Really feel your feet rooted into the earth. Strengthening the left, we're going to push down and we're going to lift up the right knee. Right hand on the inside of that knee and then just push it out like a butterfly's wing, opening the hip. Breathing in, pushing up with the foot that's in the mat. Bringing that back around, switching on that core. Left hand comes to the outside of the right knee. Right arm opens up and radiates out. Feeling the lightness and bliss just radiating out. Coming around, dropping that right leg and just shaking it out. Shaking it out. Beautiful, beautiful. So what we want to do now is just move into goddess pose. Hands to the heart center, drop back down into goddess pose and just move over to the left, then move over to the right, over to the left, over to the right. Now with your hands, just open them out. Feel the radiant light radiating out from each hand as you just move from side to side. Strengthening the thighs. Finding your center. Straightening the legs as you raise your arms up. Breathing out, bringing the hands down. Pushing the thighs out. Breathing in, straightening the legs. Breathing out, bringing the hands down inside of the thighs and just pushing them out gently, just a little. Breathe in. One more. Coming down, pushing the legs out. Breathing in. Heel toe, your feet together. And then just breathe out and just let your arms fall. Breathe in, lift the left knee. Breathe out, just let everything fall. Breathe in, lift the right knee. Breathe out, let everything fall. Breathe in, lift the left leg, getting that balance going. Breathe out, letting everything go. One more. Breathe the right. Breathe out. And then we're going to come down onto our knees. Breathing in. Hands to the palms together. And breathing out down to the heart center. Now I'd like you to just put your left leg out to the side. Breathe in and fold over. Folding over the left leg with the right leg across the mat. And now we're going to come into the runner's lunge. Left leg forward, right leg straight and back. Bring that right back leg down. Push the foot into the mat. And we're going to windmill the arms up. And you're going to shorten the distance a little bit. We're going to go into Trikonasana. Hands up, feet pushing into the mat. So the right hip's opening, the left hip's opening. And just feel the lightness in your arms as you lean forward and stretch open. And then drop down. Now you may have your one hand on your hip while you open up your chest. You want to keep that left hand against the left left calf and a bit the thigh, and use it as a lever to open up. And when you're ready, just raise the right arm. Just feel the light radiating out of your arms and your feet. Just feel that trikonasana in the body. All the triangles. Breathe in, push on the floor as you open and let the light shine. Bring the left foot round, the right foot facing forward, left foot at a slight angle. Hands really light. If your arms are tired, you can have them on your hips. But breathe in, reach, reach, reach with that front hand. Reach for the light and then just surrender down. Shine in a triangle. Really pushing the right hand, back of the hand, next to the calf, next to your shin. Lift with the left hand up, up, and shine in a triangle. So really open for your chest. Breathing in, coming up. And now we're going to come around with the left foot forward, with the right foot. You're just going to lift the back of the foot, get the calf muscle ready as if you're going to spring off that back foot with the front left one facing forward. With your hands at your heart center, just fly up. And really feel, you may just want to do a few pulses and lift your hands out. Really push the leg that's flying in the air and put lots of energy into it. Open your arms, let the light in. Breathing out, hands back down to heart center. Turning around, bring the right foot forward, the left foot back, lift the back ankle. Just feel a bit of that bouncing energy. Breathing in, lift the back leg. Hands out flying, gaze at a single point. Energy in the back leg. So you feel pushing yourself in the ankle behind you. Really putting the weight into that flying leg. Really feeling the toe on the floor, pushing down the big toe and the ankle. Breathing out, hands to heart center. Coming around. Final one, we're doing a moon pose. Breathe in, hands out, weight in the left leg, breathe in, hand in front of the foot and just lift the right back leg. Maybe you put your hand on the hip, just again, push, push, push that leg. You may want to raise the top arm up to the sky or surrender back down. Finally, the other side, right foot forward, bend down. Bring the right hand to the floor, lift the left up, hand on the hip, push into the moon pose. And you may raise the arm up and really push out. Breathing out, come back down. Beautiful. And now we're just going to come down onto our knees. Hands at heart center. We're just going to do a gentle camel flow. Breathing in, arms up, looking up, breathing out. Now you're going to get the back of your hand, right hand, and just glide it along the body in front of you and do a big circle and raise it up. Then bring the left hand, the back, glide along. And now you may want to push your hips forward and have your hand, your left hand near the back of your foot so that you go right hand up and over, push the hips out, then over to the back of the heel, left hand, and just in your own time, just alternate between those big circles, pushing the hips forward as you raise the arm, fold over, get the hand to make an arc. As it comes up and over, push the hips out, and you may hold on to your heel. A few more in your own time. Remember to breathe in as you come on up. Breathe out as you surrender down. Just feel like your arm is stretching out to the sun. One more, finishing with your left hand across the body, pushing out, and then hands at your heart center. Now we're going to bring our right leg out to the side, left hand down. So left hand up and over, right hand down the right leg. Breathing in, bringing the left hand to the floor and lifting the right leg and right arm up and over. Breathing out, bring the right foot to the floor, slide the right arm down the right leg and the left hand up and over. Just alternate. Bring the left hand down and the right hand up. Just two more. One more. One more raise of the right leg. And then bring your knees parallel close to one another. Bring the left leg out to the side. Bring the right hand up and over. Left arm down, slides down the left leg. Breathing in, right hand down, left arm, leg up, left arm up and over. Breathing out, right arm up and over, left hand slides down. A few more of those in your own time. Breathing out, just feeling a sense of light. Last one, sliding down. Now come down to your mat. Widen your stance with your feet to make a wide angle forward fold. Now I want you to have your hands as a tent pegs and they're pushing your torso forward and up. So you're getting the hips to come forward instead of rounding out. And just go within as you feel that opening. Now that may be enough, or you may want to bring your hands forward and just gently fold forward. Just feeling the lightness in your body. With your out breath, just feel yourself softening, dissolving, radiating. Breathing in. Come over towards your right leg. Lift your heart as if it was a sunshine radiating light. And then just breathe and lean forward with the left hand on the right calf muscle. Breathing in, gently folding. Hands up and moving over to the left leg. Breathe in. Right hand near the left calf. Left arm brings you up and then over. Beautiful. Now bring your feet together into pigeon, into Baddha Konasana, butterfly. Hold your ankles, breathe in. Breathe in the magnificence, just breathe in and then breathe out. Breathe in. Bring your chest forward and breathe out. Just soften and dome backwards. Breathe in and breathe out. Now we're going into pigeon. Right leg comes across the mat, where the thighs running along the mat and the shin is across. Now, you may want to bring it closer into your body because having it too far out can hurt your knee. So protect your knee. Whatever's comfortable for you. I want you to bring your arms to the side, lift your body up, radiate your heart out, and then I'd like you to just soften and surrender. You may want to just keep your hands on the mat and just holding you until you naturally soften. Or if you're up to that, you can just put your elbows on the mat and then just soften your head down. Just mindful presencing of your body. Aim to bring a little bit more weight to the left side of the body. Breathing in, bring the left leg up and over, close to the right knee. Hands up, and we're just going to twist around to the left. You may just use your right arm as a lever against your left leg and just twist around. Gently twist around. One more breath. As you breathe out, just feel yourself twisting, letting go. Breathing in, We're going to bring our left leg across the mat, left thigh parallel to the mat. You may have your left foot close to your hip or out further, depending on how flexible you are. Whatever works for your body. Hands lifting up. Lift the chest. And then just dive down. Again, you may have your hands where you're holding your chest up, or you bring it lower down where you put your elbows on the mat and just drop your head. Just bow. Just take some mindful breaths. Surrendering onto the breathing in, lift your right leg, come and bring it over towards the left knee, crossing that thigh. Breathing in. And then breathing out, twisting to the right, left arm crosses over near the right knee, hands on tent pegs, lifting your torso up. And as you breathe out, just soften around. Using that arm as a lever against the thigh. Keep turning. Couple more breaths. Breathing in, breathing out, the light of love. Breathing out. And then we just want to bring your knees together into cross-legged, easy cross-legged. And just a few more of those spinal rolls. Lift your chest up and the heart forward. This time your hand on your knees and then breathing out, just hollowing your back. Breathing in, bring the chest forward. Breathing out, hollowing back. Breathing in, lift the arms up. And breathing out, just fold forward. Drop your head. Breathing in. Lift your arms up. Just lean back, swap the cross leg. One more, breathing in and then breathing out. Just surrender down. Just really surrender. Now, gently coming up, just bring your hands in close to your legs. And now we're coming onto our back. Straighten the left leg and hold the right knee. And then just rotate that knee into some circles. Just rotating that hip. Circling the other way. Bring the foot to the mat and straighten the right leg. Bring the left leg up, knee close to your chest, hands just under the knee. Bring it in and then rotate it round in circles. Just a few times one way. And swap circular motions the other way. Okay, now, happy baby. Bring both knees up, both feet up to the ceiling. Get your hands on the outer edges of your feet and then just breathe out and bring the knees down to near your underarm pits, down to the shoulders. And then just roll from side to side if that's comfortable. Otherwise, just stay still. And as you breathe out, just bring those feet downwards, knees downwards. Just rolling gently if that's suitable for your body. Feet down on the mat. I'm going to do some bridges. Hands on the mat near your hips. And you're going to breathe in, push into your heels, push into your toes, lift your hips up. And you may just like edge your shoulders so that your shoulder blades come closer together and really push your feet and lift your hips. Really feeling that lift. Lower the hips. Breathe in, lift the hips and lift the hands. Opening your heart and your mind. Breathing out, lower the arms, lower the hips. Breathing in, lifting the hips, lifting the arms, just making sure your neck is flat against the mat, not crunched too tight. Breathing out, lifting, lowering the hips, lowering the hands. One more. Breathing in. Lifting the hips, lifting the arms. Breathing out. Now hands to a T either side. Breathe in. Lift your knees. Breathe out. Fold the knees over to the left, near towards your arm. And if it feels okay for your neck, just let it turn to the right. Breathing in your knees, breathing out and looking to the left. Breathing in, alternate again now, dropping the knees to the left, looking to the right. Breathing in, raising the knees and lifting, and then lowering to the right, head to the left. Breathing in, knees in the middle, hands just under your knees, and lift your head towards your knees and your knees towards your head, just gently. Breathe out. One more. Breathing in, knees to the forehead, forehead to the knees. Breathing out. Now coming up, cross-legged, we're going to do some Sufi Rolls just to end before we go into Shavasana. So easy cross-legged. Now you may want to lift your hips if it's better for you, a blanket or a block. Hands on your knees. Breathe in, and I just want you to let go over towards the right and just fold forward and do circular motions now over to the left. Breathing in back. And just keep doing some of those circles. Just really a moving meditation. Just surrender into that movement. Listening to the song. You can go as slow and as fast as feels good for you. Moving from the unreal to the real. Keep going. Now come to the center. You may feel a little dizzy. Just really lift up the torso. Breathe in, lift up the torso, and now go the other way. Over to the left, forward, to the right and back. Just absorbing into the music, into the moving. Just letting go. Now, one more. Come to the center. Just feel the energy. Breathe in. Breathe out. And now we're just going to lay down on the mat, moving into Shavasana. Just feeling your body stretch out, palms up, creating space and lightness. Just feel your heart radiating out light. The space you've created in your practice is being shared and radiated out with the world. Breathing in, breathing out. Letting your feet just relax. Sinking into the mat. Take a few conscious deep breaths. Feel yourself surrendering. And slowly roll over to your side. Just roll to your right. Pushing your hand down, coming into cross-legged, hands to your heart. Breathing in, just radiating out light, opening your arms. Breathing in, hands to your heart center. Breathing in, lifting your chest. Breathing out, just opening your palms, radiating the light out. Bringing the light in to your palms. Just resting and bowing your head. Just surrendering to the light. Namaste. Thank you for practicing. Really encourage you to look at the associated SOULarium meditation and also contemplation in the Meditation Activist Guide. More details at the bottom of this channel about how you can access that. Namaste.